Alright, hello everyone, hello. Hello. Let's open up the screen. Oh, in fact, before I switch over, let me turn my brightness down. Because it's very reflective in my glasses. Alright, there we are. Where are we? There we are, hello everyone. Welcome back. That's your fault now. Yeah, today we've got some exciting stuff. I actually prepared a little bit today. I don't have as much Herb Mystica as I'd like, so I can't do the rice drop, but I do have enough just to do these anyway. We did actually get a Trevenant outbreak today, up in the forest, which as you can see it's now not here because I reset, and not only did we get a Crawdon outbreak, I was actually trying for Totodile, which is why I think this came in. We also had a Mousehold outbreak, so maybe we try them today. But more importantly, the reason I stopped outside the Totodile outbreak and not getting it was because instead we got a Chikorita outbreak, which I'm very excited about. Oh yeah, no worries. And yeah, I've already actually done the 60 cleared, so they are all ready to go. So I can just start the sandwich and get it going, which is nice. The only downside is it is on this kind of weird hill, which does mean I'm constantly having to jump up and down this hill, but what I'll probably do is kind of fly away and fly back. So what I will do is I'll get this picnic going. My water. Alright, so we'll get the picnic going. Oh, if I can get off Cridon. And then whilst I do that, I will, Oh, has this already run out? Damn it, I didn't charge this long enough. I have to go to the Joy-Cons. In fact, ideally I would like to use the, connected thing for the Joy-Cons. Let me have a little look. Oh, is it here? I don't know exactly where it is. It might be in this drawer over here, where I keep all over the stuff. Drawer of just complete mess. I'm assuming it's going to be in here. Yeah, there it is. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That is. Okay, I got it. Need to remember to charge the thing. As I said though, it currently does my light, so just remembering to do that. Alright. I'm now connected to the internet. Perfect. I didn't need to do that, but sure. I'll disconnect in case it makes it lag. Why don't we set up what we're hunting for? We did actually get a Froakie outbreak as well, but those are kind of just available around in general, so. Where are we? I also need to find out which thing it is. Where's Chikorita? We didn't... Wait, hold on. Have we done Chikorita? Have I just suddenly lost my mind? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, wait. I feel like I've lost my mind. Because I'm looking at the GIFs and I feel like I remember making a comment about them. And now that we've done it. Oh no. What number is it? Please don't tell me we've done it. Oh no. I've done Chikorita. Oh, I'm such an idiot. They're right there. I've already done Chikorita. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I completely forgot. So I was resetting for Totodile, and I got Chikorita, so I kept it, because I was thinking, oh, that's a good one. But I've done it. Oh no, and I've already done the 60 outbreak as well. I thought I was really prepared. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Hello, Piper. Oh man, that is... What a waste of time. Okay, in that case, we will take advantage of the other outbreak that we got in Mousehold, who I'll do, or Tandem Mouse, who I'll do a bit. But more importantly, let's see if I can get this Crawdon. Hopefully this is a busy area, but... yeah, it was just resetting for the Totodile. And, but now looking at those GIFs now makes me think I've got it, and I had. Oh, that's so stupid. At least I didn't start the sandwich. That's the main thing. Okay, let's find out where this Crawdon is first. I can't believe I did that. You have, that is true. I may overtake you though. We'll see how today goes. My cough is really bad. I have a feeling this is going to be right on the edge and it's going to be really bad. I really want a Crawdon. And like this. That would be the cool thing. So we've got one here. don't tell me that's it. I know you're just automatically spawn here. Oh yeah, it was fine, thank you. How's yours? Oh, that can't be it, surely. So this all gone to waste? Okay, no, we're getting a few of them. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. We'll get rid of the Swanner. Okay, the problem is noticing noticing them. So let's put them up on the screen. I can't believe I did that. I'm so stupid. I did the outbreak as well beforehand to get ready for it, but alright, so we'll save here and we'll start clearing out. I mean, considering you started opening the stream with Die, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. Let's make that the lead Pokemon. Can Dialga float? I feel like it's got to be able to, right? God, this is laggy though. Jesus Christ, it's so bad. Maybe it's because I'm connected to the internet. Let me disconnect. I don't think it's going to make a difference. We're in the water. Okay, well, I want this shiny, so I'm going to try for it. As horrible as this is, Jesus Christ. This is awful. This is really bad. Alright. I can't believe it's beforehand. Oh well. We go for Crawdon. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it whilst we're clearing this outbreak. And we just have to try. I mean, we have tried for this sort of before, and then at the same time just gone for anything else that appears instead. Or taken anything else. Oh, really? But the fact it's an outbreak... It was just like when I saw when I thought I didn't have Chikorita, and I saw the Chikorita outbreak, the Tandemaus, and the Crawdon. I thought there's no way I can't go for this. Can they spawn back here? I do want to check. Okay, it doesn't look like they can. Can you just die so you don't attack me? There we go. Maybe Dialga's making it lag. Who knows? But yeah, I won't bother checking these guys because obviously if Dialga kills them, they can't be shiny. Come on, Dialga, please. Just got to keep counting my head. Oh, it's actually ridiculous. I am so stupid. What would be nice is just a reward of getting it quickly. I'm assuming it can't hit that because it's underwater, not because it's shiny. Because it's definitely blue from here, yeah, there we go. Come on, man. Attack. Right, that's 15, that's a quarter of the way. I think I'm just going to have to fly in and out just to get a load to respawn, because this is ridiculous. Okay, that did nothing. I mean, there's no other place I can get these, and the fact it's here, I can't refuse it, even with how laggy and... Was there nothing spawning, though? What the hell? Okay, there we go. It's better. Watch me do all of this, and there'll be a core fish outside of the outbreak that's shiny. That would be funny, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what, I am absolutely 100% tonight after the stream. Like, I've got some games I would like to play, but 100% after the stream tonight, I'm going to sort out all my Pokedex. It needs to be done. As I said, there are shinies who haven't been put in. There are shinies who haven't been accounted for. So I just need to get it to do it. Dialga, oh, for God's sake. I mean, hopefully this will get everything else to spawn in a bit. But can you please attack this Crawdon? Thank you. There we go. Why is nothing spawning, though? This is so bad. This is meant to be an outbreak, for crying out loud. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's 24. Nearly halfway. If these things could actually spawn. This just feels like another bugged outbreak. But I think this is going to be my best shot at actually getting one of these guys. Maybe there could be an outbreak in a slightly better place, but... Maybe it's just because everything's spawning on land, it's taking up the spawn slots. Or whatever. I don't know. Let me fly over here, and then quickly fly back to, like, reset the spawns, as it were. I mean, it worked for one. It's going to be the slowest outbreak clearing ever. We're going to be doing, like, half the stream. Alright. Why does he keep, like, coming back in? There we go. Okay, 28. 29. Okay, there we go. We're halfway. Hiya, Muffin. How's it going? I've made a dumb mistake today. So I was trying to reset for Totodile, because obviously I've been trying to... I really want to do that hunt. And basically, as I was resetting, I was doing like a water type sandwich to try and boost the water type chances of the outbreaks. And a Chikorita appeared. So I was like, oh, you know what? That's another rare one. I'll go for that. And I even checked the area and did the outbreak. I did the first 60. And then as we went to start doing it, and I went to put in the GIF, I realised that I've already done it, which was very stupid. However, in that same one, which is another reason I kept it, there was also this Crawdon outbreak and a Tandem Mouse outbreak in a nice place. So I figured today I could do those guys, but like I said, I prepared for the Chikorita as well, which is the worst part. But it is what it is. We're now doing this. Typical. The one time I prepare for the stream, have the outbreak done, is the time I've already done it and I messed it up. Oh dear. So the biggest problem is that nothing seems to be spawning right here, really. However, I should be able to just do dark type, and that should hopefully limit what spawns. And we won't get so many other things nearby spawning. But there is a dark... It will just be Bombardier, probably. But, oh well. Okay, that's 43. Oh, I need to listen. It'd be nice just to get it straight off the bat. 85. This for me is one of my favourite Gen 3 Pokemon. And it's literally because I think it was the first ever anime episode I watched. It was the Crawdon episode. And yeah, that just made it cool to me. So here it is now, even though I've barely watched any of the anime. Okay, come on. Okay, I think that's 52. At least they seem to be spawning in a little bit more now. And it's nowhere near as laggy. It was so much laggier before. I don't know if that was the connection to the internet or I've just hit a smoother spot. But it's definitely working better than it was, which is the main thing. Alright, that's 56. Nope, not you. I want to hit you. But you're under the water, great. Come out, please. Are you not going to come towards me? There we go. Alright. Okay, 59. Come on, Crawdon. Out you come. Okay, I believe that's 60, but... Oh, look, there we go. Got loads spawning now. I'm going to do a few more just to try and make sure that there was none outside the outbreak. It's very unlikely, but I will do a couple more. And especially considering they're all here, why not? Okay, we can keep that now. Now, the problem with Crawdon is, yes, it's a bit more orange, but I'd say the main thing about it is the blue on its chest. It goes kind of more of a purple, which, to be fair, near the surface, I think it'll be very recognisable. And to be fair, the orange might be very recognisable. But I don't know for sure, so I'm just going to be looking for the blue, and that'll be a good enough investigation as to whether it's shiny or not. I think that's the way to go about it. I think it will probably appear enough orange, but I just want to be, 100% certain. So that's how we're going to deal with this and approach it today. No, wrong button. We need picnic. There we go. Where is dark type? Okay, so dark type is smoked fillet. So we go cucumber, pickle, and then smoked fillet. And then, is there any type it doesn't need to be? So we just go sweet and bitter. There we go. Okay, now I just have to get these on well enough. So I think the way to do this is to spread this out like this. And to be fair, the second and third piece can go on each other. Oh, okay, no, there we go. And then you line it up with the others, they go on top of each other. And then the cucumbers and pickles can go in between. I'm not the best at it, as you can see, but that's what I'm planning anyway. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where to line up with, but I'm trying. Okay, that has not quite gone to plan, so if we go on top of it, I think that's going to be safer, because we need these to stay on. Okay, there we go, alright. Thank God. Let's go Pikachu. I have not been on there in ages. I like the concept of it, but the last time I went on there, I was hunting before we knew the method change, the shiny method change. I also think that's way more annoying. Like I think I shiny hunted everything at full odds, maybe bar a Rattata who I got under 31, but everything else I did at 31, so it was just at full odds, including the Charizard, which is cool. It's a cool thing. I got a Charizard at full odds. I mean, I would have had the shiny charm, of course, but you get what I'm saying. The main thing I don't do it is just because it's luxury ball. No luxury balls. If there were luxury balls, I'd probably be in there a lot more, but it's what it is. Okay. We should now, hopefully, around the water, it's just going to be Bombardier and Crawdon. We may even get the odd few other extra Crawdon. But I just figured Bombardier might fly away. I mean, they will chase me, though. That's the only downside. But yeah, I think this is how I'm going to have to approach this. I do think it should be obvious enough that I can tell, like, without the blue, but I just want to be safe, effectively. Studio. Oh, I'm just changing something on my screen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it'll be obvious enough, so we'll see when we get it. Fingers crossed. They should have added new Evos for the existing Pokemon, like Slowking and Blossom. Oh, I see, as in, like, they should add more like that, I see. Yeah, I mean, that would have been cool, but I think, realistically, the whole thing of it was they were testing out sort of the hype from Pokemon Go in a new game, and then, more importantly, it was just meant to be a remake, so... The good thing is, it's the sort of game that, like... Because that's the thing with other than the main series games, when they start branching off doing different things that are still related to the main line. I'm not talking about like Ranger or Mystery Dungeon, whatever. When they, they did Let's Go and Legends Arceus, right? It's the sort of thing you go, hold on, is this like another separate thing? Is that shiny? No, it's not. Thank God. Yeah, is it another separate thing, or is this going to be connected? Because it is about the main game. It's just a different style of game. And I think if people hadn't hated on Let's Go so much, not like people didn't like it, but I think if they hadn't hated on it so much, they would have kept doing those. But whereas obviously Legends got massive like applauds and great feedback, and they went, yeah, let's continue that series. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they just had it from the start. They were going to do one Let's Go, and then multiple Legends. But I feel like it probably was based off of how everyone reacted to it. So, yeah, I mean, it is fine. But you know, it's only like because of the throwing thing, right? And then basically just the shiny hunting, because obviously for specific Kanto ones, although yes, they're available everywhere. You know, a Kanto game to go back and shiny hunt or do other things, it's very old. The thing is with it, right, is that ultimately it is just like the same stuff, just different graphics, which is basically what BDSP was. BDSP had a few little extra features. The reason it got so much hate was because, one, it was lazy and they copied a lot of the code, but two, it missed a few things as well, right? But the whole point, it was literally a remake, just on newer systems, so then people didn't have to play Diamond and Pearl, whatever. Because there was a few things missing from Platinum, that's why it got hate. But Let's Go is basically the same thing. It's just a remake with 1 or 2 extra features, which is what BDSP I think was meant to be. But they missed out a few important things, like the distortion world. How they were going to include that, I don't know. But because of that, people weren't happy. And that was the only reason a lot of people hate on BDSP. Because as a game, if you've never played Diamond or Pearl or Platinum before, you'll enjoy it, because that's what it is. It's just because it's the same, that's why people were disappointed about it. No. Let's Go Johto should never happen, and I doubt it will. I definitely don't want it to either. No, I genuinely don't think they do another Let's Go, because one, Pokemon Go's getting a lot, like Pokemon Go's constantly losing players, but I mean mainly because of how Niantic are handling all the stuff to do with like microtransactions. You know, they've made it way more money based. They've made it way more like inaccessible. Because one thing that was great about like lockdown and stuff with all the remote raid passes is that it meant that a lot of people who were disabled or who struggled getting out of the house could do things from home, which obviously it wasn't the original point of Pokemon Go, but regardless, it was like a positive outcome that came because of it, and they've not taken it away, but they've made it a lot more expensive and more difficult. And now a lot of people are kind of just viewing that as you're hating on people who can't go outside. So from that reason, because Let's Go is based off sort of a lot of Pogo, they wouldn't increase it or make it more important, I guess. Yeah, I don't think they would do that, funnily enough. I do wonder who they do, because realistically, Pikachu and Eevee is because they're both like very, very popular Pokemon. Or like very like front people running Pokemon of the franchise, right? Like if you ask a parent who's this, a lot of parents can get Pikachu, and a surprising amount can get Eevee as well. And I don't know who that would be for other generations. Because in my head for like Gen 5, it would have to be Oshawott. But that is a starter, so it doesn't really work. But as I said, I don't think they'd do it again anyway. Because it's not new or interesting enough. People want remakes of games to have, you know, newer stuff and better methods, whatever. But obviously still mainly be the same. But if it's happened multiple times, then we want new things, new and more exciting, interesting things. And just doing another boring concept for just a different region with different Pokemon, it's not going to work, unfortunately. How long have we got left on this? 24 minutes, that's alright. Imagine they make another Let's Go counter game, which is the same thing like Slowpoke and Magnetite. No, well, they'd never do that. It wouldn't sell. It would do so badly. You said the thing about Pokemon fans, especially like doing in terms of like work, genuinely like doing Legends Arceus has sort of shot themselves in the foot, like Pokemon, because although yes, it's a very popular series and yes, it will get them sales, it's kind of set this new standard of what we should expect from Pokemon games, which I'm glad, as the consumer, that's great. But from their point of view, it basically means they can't slack off, which, as I said, is ultimately what it should be like anyway. But they can't just send out some old rubbish game. I mean, to be fair, as the Pokemon company, they probably could and people would still buy it. But people do have bigger standards now and like higher standards. And that's why I think that Legends EA is coming out so late next year, or coming out sometime next year, rumoured to be later. Because people said about how buggy and awful this game is. And, you know, that hasn't personally affected me too much. But a lot of people saying it's one of the worst games ever because of that. And realistically, if you don't consider that, I know it's a big ask for some people, if you don't consider that, these are some of the best Pokemon, if not one of the best Pokemon games we've ever had. Like, Legends Arceus and this releasing in the same year, I don't think is by far the best year of Pokemon release, I think. Like, these two games... Oh my god, a Shaman. Holy moly. Let's try catch that. But these two games are some of the best games they've ever done. And I think that makes it really interesting. That gets a lot of hate, but we'll try catch this Shaman. Oh. But yeah, the fact that they both came out in the same year is crazy. Like, that standard is nuts. That, like, really, really impressive. What's weirder, though, is that with Legends EA coming out in 2025, technically they could, like, that would be the year they'd do a new generation, but I imagine that will get pushed back to 2026, like early 2026, because of with Legends people taking more time and it becoming a bigger thing. I imagine it'll get a lot more focus than expected. Though it would have originally, I guess. Estimate's the word I'm looking for. Come on, Crawdon. I swear to God, after this Chikorita mess up, if I don't get a shiny Crawdon today, I will not be happy. I suppose whilst we're waiting for a few to spawn in, we can get this up. Shaman escaped, great. Okay. Come on, Crawdon. Please be shiny. God, I don't know why my neck's so bad at the moment. I don't know if I've just done it once and then each day it's got worse. But it's just really uncomfortable at the moment. I can't find a nice way to sit. What the hell is this music? Amp played in Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Sure. Don't come for me. Leave me alone. Oh my god. So many. I mean, that could be causing a lot of lag as well. It's just them spawning in, but... I mean, it shouldn't be. Dragon Quest can run perfectly fine on the Switch, and that is a lot of monsters and a lot of stuff going on. To be fair, I play on Xbox, but... Oh, God. Maybe doing Dark type was actually a mistake. We're getting so many Bombardier. But then it would just be other water Pokemon on the outside, so I'm not sure it would be any better. And we do still get the odd Crawdon outside of the outbreak, which I wouldn't exactly say is a... you know, it's not going to be like a guaranteed shiny then, but... I don't know. I don't think water would have been better. And Bombardier, the only things they tend to spawn in, like, groups. And I don't know how that's affected, like... if they're just more likely to spawn in groups and therefore we'll get less spawns, but... I don't know. Oh, I just realised I haven't been recording separately at all. Which is fine. Because, there we go. Yeah, so there's now quite a lot of these in here. So I think this way was working best for resetting. Because going up high, I'm spawning in Vullabies, and then they're saying I'm near enough to still let them spawn in. I think that's what's happening anyway. What was this? Lola Photo Club. Never been. Oh yeah, the biggest thing about this is just letting them spawn in. It's just taking time. Okay, 17, 18 minutes. That's alright. They just seem to take ages to spawn in. Yes, that's what I mean. Like, they keep spawning groups like that, and I feel like that's limiting the amount of spawns, but who knows? I think it's also just a bad place, so. Why do all Team Rockets use poison types? I know, poison bad. That's as far as I go, I guess. I don't know, you get a few dark and ghost types. I think just because they typically, those sort of Pokemon are a bit scarier, or like more evil doers, as it were. I don't know. Well, like, that's the thing, like, back in, you know, it's not the strongest anymore, but the strongest type, by far, when Pokemon first existed, was Psychic. Psychic was by far the best one. It wasn't even close. So, the fact that Psychic can beat Poison, I guess maybe that's the thing, like, the only way you can beat us is with the best Pokemon in the game. Maybe that's what it is. But, yeah, Psychic was the best back then. Well, no, not all. Not all of them, obviously. But, like, you know, if you look at something like Muck, right? Or, I don't know, Haunter. Like, you can't tell me, like, they're not a bit creepier or a bit, like, scary if you saw them, you know? Bulbasaur's cute. Whereas, I wouldn't exactly describe Muck as cute. It's just the sort of more generally intimidating sort of Pokemon when it comes to those types. Oh no. It depends. You know, Toxel isn't exactly scary. But, you know, it's a different era of Pokemon, so. Okay, this sunlight is really causing issues for the colour of the Crawdaunt, but it's mainly the purple thing we're looking for. And it's still obvious enough from under the water, so. Yeah, but I think they're typically more in those typings. Like, they just, I don't know, they just come across as scarier. Plus, back in Gen 1, it was going to be mainly, like, Ghost and Poison. They were, like, because Dark didn't exist, so it was, like, Ghost and Poison. And then just they stick throughout they stick with that throughout the series. But, I mean, there'll still be examples where they've used scarier Pokemon or whatever, but throughout the series, they're going to be mainly Gen 1 Pokemon, because that's when they were first introduced, so. Okay, Slurpuff is not terrifying. You can't tell me Slurpuff is terrifying. What is scary about Slurpuff? It's just like a little cake thing. I'm always tired, man. I think it's just when I get on stream, like, it just reminds me that I can be tired. Is that shiny? Yes! Come on! I knew I'd recognise it. It's not even that obvious. But there it is. There's our shiny Crawdaunt. Hello. Hello. Come on. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Thank God. I did not want to be doing that all day. Alright. Let's just double check what it has. We don't want to mess up anything. So Crawdaunt is level 70, so it's going to have Guillotine, which will insta-kill me, Endeavour, Crabhammer, and Crunch, which means it can't kill itself. Okay, I don't sound like that, and I hope you don't either. Unaffected. I don't know how that works then. I'm getting cold. I have to close my window and put a jumper on. I think I'm going to put my jumper on, because I think if I close my window, it's going to get hot in here. Because my flat is very well insulated, and it gets quite stuffy quite quickly, so. Put the jumper on. Knock it all the way down. Oh. It does mean, though, we now have a dark type sandwich for like another 15 minutes to do something with. So I need to work out what we're doing. Oh, look! It's your favourite muffin. We got a bit of drift ale. Should we turn it up? It is crazy. I've known this song for years, and then now it's just related with Toothless. Indeed, it is a shiny. What is wrong with you, Muffin? You're literally British. Like, this should be weird for you. Alright. Let's turn this back down a bit. Okay, so, how long do we have left now that we got that? Ooh, caught. I'm guessing the guillotine hit and I did miss that. We have a total of 11 minutes left. Okay, cool. So we have about just over 10 minutes to go for something else. Well, I don't actually know what's available that's dark type. Where is Crawdon gone? There you are. Yes, I just said that. I said that like 5 minutes ago. Okay, so we got the Crawdon. Who's another dark type that we can actually go for though? That's the question. I really don't know who's left that we can get that's a dark type. Because I feel like I have most of them. Tell you what we need is on... no, I have low kicks, unfortunately. Thing is, what we need is like the rental Pokemon equivalent. Because that, it has a great list where you can just click types. Which I really like. Oh, actually, wait, I can go by type. Okay, so I want dark type. In the Gen 9 decks. Okay, here we go. So we've got Alolan, we've got Muck and Grimer. Okay, let me scroll to the bottom. Okay, I can't catch any of you guys. I've already got you, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. Okay, so it can't be a Gen 9 Pokemon. More Picos and Violet, so I can't do that. Incineroar can't be found wild. Did I get my second Inkay? I could do that. If I don't have the second Inkay yet. Oh god, it's really lagging now as well. This is why I need to update my thing. So after the stream, 100% that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to just update everything. Okay, there's one Inkay. Okay, I did get both Inkays then. Sure, what's the sad thing? I'm not sure there is anything, you know. Unless we just go for like a stage thing. I don't think there's any new ones I can get. Not with what I'm scrolling through. Everything I've got. Oh, there's Nuzleaf. Oh, and Poochyena actually. Okay, yeah, so if we can get Nuzleaf to spawn exclusively, that would be cool. Because we did get a C-Dot recently. I mean, I'm assuming other things will spawn here, but let's find out. Why is that sad? Why did you feel travel sick? Hunting in Scarlet. Okay, look. Oh, you can isolate Nuzleaf then. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. I forget it's a dark type. Okay, this is good then. So we at least get one. We get this entire line then done with the correct stages, because C-Dot has obviously had to be caught as a C-Dot anyway, and I've already done it. And now we get the Nuzleaf for sure. I mean, we haven't got Shiftry, but it can't be found in the wild, so this is a guaranteed shiny, which is good. Let me change the screen actually first. That was one thing I forgot to do. Where's Nuzleaf? There you are. I mean, it's a pretty obvious one, Nuzleaf. I'm not going to bother changing it on my screen, but there we go. Yeah, that's fair enough. You're doing DA? Very nice. Yeah, you guys missed earlier. Shaman appeared in Pokemon Community Game. I tried catching it, but escaped, fortunately. But that's two like mythicals in the last two streams? This stream and last stream, which is quite funny because I've never seen them before. And that'd be great. That's such a hard, like, if you actually wanted to genuinely complete this dex, not only would you have to be in streams all the time, but you've also got to get insanely lucky. So I threw an Ultra Ball. Or maybe you just save up for Master Balls, but we didn't catch the Shaman, so... Do I have any cards? No. I haven't really been out since on Saturday. I've pretty much been here the whole time, apart from, like, taking the bins out. Haven't really done anything since last stream. I've just been holed up here, working or playing games, really. As I said, as you know, I'm a real Game Pass person. I'm not lazy, I just haven't had anything on. But yeah, I've been playing loads of different games on Game Pass. I finished High on Life, that was fun. I've just started Octopath Traveler, which is really, really good so far. Really enjoying that. And there's a few others I've been playing as well, so that's been taking up a lot of my time. Outside. I don't have Pokken. It's also a game no one plays anymore, so... No. Come on, Asleaf. There's so many of you. I know this is a limited window, but... Problem is now I don't want to do... I want to get this... Oh, no, I suppose if I don't get this now, then I can get 2 in the future. Just because I'm thinking for Dark type, if I get this, then I'm going to have to do another sandwich. Although, to be fair, I could just go grass and then get a C-dot. So it would be better to get this now, I think. Because I don't want to do another Dark Savage and then be stuck in a place where I have no Dark types to hunt for again. Although, as I said, there was Poochyena, so there is that, I suppose. Just don't want to be in a situation where you finish and then you've got nothing to hunt. You just have to get rid of the sandwich. I suppose I'd go for the specific stage, but yeah. How often is that you're playing it? Please enlighten me. A discovery about what? It's gonna be something dumb, isn't it? What have we done? Yes, you're right, it isn't a coincidence. It will be designed to be like a Pokemon. Good job. Good detective skills. AI is so dumb. Are you sure you're not the dumb one? I feel like... I mean, unless you're talking about Google AI. Google AI... I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but basically, I think Google are very afraid of... ChatGPT and OpenAI as a company, because it's the sort of thing that could destroy, not destroy the business, but like could have a real impact on them, right? And they don't have their own thing, so they tried rolling out their own AI. And I don't know if you've seen it, but it is quite funny. It'll be like someone, I've seen someone type up, "Should you be smoking whilst pregnant?" And that Google AI goes, "Yeah, it's recommended you have 2 to 3 cigarettes a day." Or what was it? I was like, "Should I drink whilst driving?" And AI's reply was, "Yay, you drive better when you drink alcohol. Yippee!" It was really funny. But like, that's dangerous. Like, that's really, like, that's how bad like Google are behind in this AI market, right? So they've pulled it back. Or I think they've apologized, but they haven't pulled it back. So they need to sort that out. But yes, their AI is dumb. ChatGPT, not so much, or at least not on the scale. Generally, though, yes, it gets things wrong, but it's smarter than it is dumb, and that's just because it basically can just hold infinite knowledge because it can just use the internet. So. Series in ChatGPT. Yeah, I know. So basically, OpenAI have struck a deal with Apple to try and get that on, every system really, because Apple Apple are also in this market. You know, they don't want to be behind and with AI, and the easiest way of dealing with that is just by making a deal with OpenAI, which is exactly what they've done. So they've basically made a deal that yes, Siri is still going to be the main thing of it, but integrated behind it, not 100%, but having an impact on it for sure, is a lot of ChatGPT. Basically, it will be Siri, but it'll be a lot better and a lot more helpful, which is what's so good about it. But you know, as I said, Apple had to get on this because like they were going to fall behind as well. Right? It's the only reason that Google has done so well as a company, right? Like we always go, oh yeah, you know, use Google. Like who the hell uses Bing, right? But the thing with Google is that because they've had no competitors, it means that they've had no reason to try and make their service better. Yes, of course, things, you know, it works fine, as otherwise it wouldn't have done so well. But we have no idea how good a search could be because we've never used anything other than Google, right? So Google has no incentive to go, oh yeah, let's make our search engine better. Like, of course there have been improvements, but they're just general improvements, you know, since Larry Page and Sergey Brin first came up with Google as a whole. Like that's just how it goes, right? So I think my sandwich has ended. Oh wait, what? It hasn't. Okay, just a lot of grass bug types spawning then. But basically that means that with now all this AI stuff and people not always using Google for certain things, and especially with how Siri may become a more important part because people just search through Siri with ChatGPT, it means that Google are going to have to step up their game, which is good for, I said, good for us, but Google are in a rough spot. And, you know, it's not going to destroy the business, but they could lose a lot of the market share that they hold because of how well OpenAI are doing with ChatGPT. Type is Sabrina. Psychic? Right? Sabrina's psychic, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Sabrina's psychic. I'm not great with gym leaders. I can maybe name a lot of names. I can't really name a lot of just general Pokemon. Oh, we've gone into a new playlist. I want to do the old one. Start again. How long did it say we had left again? Oh, only 3 minutes. Okay, that's fine. We got the Crawdon, which is the main thing here. My favourite gym leader is Kofu. Was it with you in Gen 1, man? I said I don't really have a favourite gym leader because they're just all gym leaders, isn't it? I always liked Crash Awake just because of how he looked. I thought he looked cool. And like the new guy in this game, the water guy, he just feels like a Crash Awake regen, but is that the fire guy? Wait, what? No, there's too many people. Wait, hold on. I've got too many. I'm thinking of Koga. That's who I'm thinking of. So Koga's Gen 1. Then there's Kabu, who's Gen 8. And then Kofu, who is the guy we're talking about. Yeah, the Crash Awake regen. Yeah. That's what I meant with the he's the guy. Yeah, they're all similar, two similar names. They're all 4 letters. They all begin with K. Koga, Kabu, and Kofu. Like you can understand why I got confused there. But I feel like he's just a regen of Crash Awake. And Crash Awake just generally seems cooler in my head. Just got Let's Go Eevee. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I think it's a very interesting game. I think as a whole, it's good. But ultimately, it's just Gen 1 replayed. And if you're interested in shiny hunting... it's an Appleton. I'd have basically a lot of things have changed. So if you're generally interested, I'll explain. But things have got weird because it used to be different. If it had been the way that we thought it was, I would have said yes, it's the best one of the better shiny hunting methods. But because of the way it actually is, not so much. This is by far my favourite one, just like doing proper like outbreaks and scrolling around. Because I know it's not real, but if you were genuinely a Pokemon trainer within the Pokemon world, this would be how you do it. You'd just be like seeing random wild Pokemon and you'd see if they were shiny or not. Yes, they wouldn't be respawning, like, you know, because you just ran away a little bit and it's a different one. But this is how it would be. You wouldn't have any sparkle noise like you do in Legends Arceus. You wouldn't, you know, just you just see Pokemon and then you go, oh look, that's a shiny. That's cool. Let me catch it, you know? And that just makes it more interesting for me, I think. I mean, yes, the rates of course are better, but I just think that way, like, generally it's just more fun and enjoyable to shiny hunt. Because we know that Legends Arceus is way too overpowered. Oh, my flatmate got back. Of course he did. Yeah, Legends Arceus is way too overpowered. Like, a lot of people like it and going, yeah, we would bring it back, but that's just because it was so easy. And I think this is suitable. We don't need a whole noise. Plus, it meant I could never watch YouTube when I was shiny hunting, which I always found as a big downside. Why is he so loud on the phone? And he's always on the phone as well. As I said, it's fine. In a couple of weeks, he'll be gone. You'll never have to hear him ever again. Well, I will, but you guys won't. How do you know there wouldn't be sparkle noise? What do you mean? As in, for a newer game? Now, I definitely think Legends is the easiest, because it's just Scarlet Violet with the noise. But yeah, no, it's of course it's easy. Like, and yes, that is a bonus to it. Okay, this has run out. But I just think it's resetting is the most boring thing ever. I'm sorry, like, you just for catching every single shiny, just constantly resetting, which is why when they started introducing different catching methods, it made things way more interesting, you know, with chain fishing or the exclamation marks in Shield, or I don't know, past powers, whatever you want to do, right? It's more interesting when they switch that up, and doing it this way I think makes it the most realistic, as it were. But still fun, and still not like, yes, it's easier, of course, but I think it's not so much it's easy. I think that the old methods were just really hard. That's how I view it anyway. Because of course there wouldn't be a sparkle noise. That'd be silly. Anyway, there's our Crawdon that we got. Very, very nice. Thank God. I did not think we were going to get it with how slow those frames were appearing, but there it is. And we can focus on something new now. Now, do we go for Tandemaus? The only downside is it's nighttime, and I can't tell if it's going to be easier to spot in nighttime or harder. Because we do have to get this at some point. Let's be real, we have to get this. I think we go try for it now. What I'm worried about is we do get the sparkle noise in Legends ZA, and then this is in the game. And then I have to, you know, I could have just got it like that. But I'm interested. I want to go see how... I mean, it's been dark. It's been dark for quite a while. Because it changed during the Crawdon, so I'd say it's like maybe 10-15 more minutes of dark night. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a little look. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be obvious. This is going. I don't think it's going to matter, is it? This is basically an impossible shiny anyway. But I guess we go for it. I'm basically signing us up for not getting a shiny this next sandwich, but it's an outbreak. It's in a new place. I don't see why we don't try it. Just torture myself. So the downside is obviously I have to get up close to everything that I'm checking. So there is that, but it is what it is. God, why does he play everything out loud? Just put headphones in. Okay. Let's go for it. See, like, I'm quite hot now. It's the problem. It's so frustrating with this house with the heat. Got the window open, but then it gets cold and it's too hot and nightmare. Alright, what sandwich is it? Because I said we can't be doing the rice drop, so I have to check the other one. So Tandemaus is a normal type, right? Just double check. Just swept Sabrina with a level 65 Vileplume. What? I thought Sabrina was psychic. I suppose just... I'm guessing that's a much higher level then than what you're meant to be fighting at. Is it that? Tandemaus, here we go. It is a normal type, right? Yeah. We know what its shiny looks like. It's awful bloody shiny. Oh wait, I forgot. I'd set this all up and I didn't actually change it. Let's do it now. There we go. 607 shinies, very nice. All my Pokemon are over level because I'm doing shiny and you're catching all the Pokemon's raising levels really fast. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, let's make this sandwich then. So it's cucumber, pickle, and unfortunately, one of the worst things I've ever eaten, and also to stack on a sandwich, is tofu. It just makes me think of, I don't know, just horrible old cheese. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's just me, but no, we want to use bitter and sweet. Oh. Yeah, but it's also a nightmare to stack on these sandwiches because it's massive. Look at that. So you've just got to go right on the edge and then stack them well enough. Because there's no way I'm fitting 4 lengthwise. That last one's not great. Also doesn't help that it starts glitching into things, so I can't tell exactly where it's going to drop. Oh god, that's bad. I should be able to just get away with putting them in the middle. Come on, all stay on. Yeah, there we go. I mean, how are you ever going to fit that in a... Like, that is ridiculous as a sandwich, right? It's like that. Like, it doesn't work. It is not the right size. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why is it that big? But yeah, 100% after stream. First thing I'm doing is I'm going to sort out all my dexes because they are an absolute mess and things are all over the place. All right. Well, excuse me for getting really close up to the camera now. I don't think I'm going to be able to spot these guys otherwise. So I will get on Coridon for speed, but I'm just going to have to get up close to every single one of these. I just realised I haven't cleared the outbreak. I just made the sandwich for no reason. Okay, clear the outbreak first, Harry. That's the thing you've got to do. Ugh, idiot. With that and the cleared one, for those of you who weren't here at the start, I was resetting for Totodile, and I got Chikorita when I also got Crawdaunt and Tandemaus, so I thought, oh, perfect, I'll do Chikorita first. And I did 60 Chikorita off stream before the stream started, and then I realised once I got on the stream that I'd already done Chikorita. And it was really stupid of me, so I went and did Crawdaunt straight away. So that's the second time now I've messed things up with an outbreak, but it is what it is. He's complaining, he's going, ow. It's just loud. It's so loud all the time. Alright, let's just start getting rid of these, because I don't think these spawn here normally, do they? Oh, I'm going to have to heal you. What do I do after Sabrina? I'll be honest with you, I can't remember. It has been a while since I've played the game, let alone beaten the game where I actually went through it and everything. So you're going to have to work that out on your own. I mean, you do sort of end up going in a loop, but obviously just the different paths open at different times. So yeah, just you'll work it out, I'm sure. You know, I absolutely must not lose a thing here. Is there a gym on Finny at Island? I don't know. I don't know what island that is. If I'm honest, I can't remember. If it's like right in the bottom left, like lower than where you start, I feel like. I know there's like the manor there, or the mansion. I can't remember if there's a gym though. I feel like there might be. Oh, Cinnabar. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I got... When did I get... Was it for beating my... I think it was like a present for like finishing my A-levels, which is hilarious because I think it was literally just because I'd played through Shield properly now, and I was like, okay, I want to get back into Pokemon. This came out recently on the Switch, or like 2 years ago, a couple years ago. Let me get it. So it was a good couple years ago, but yeah, I don't remember, unfortunately. God, it would be a miracle if we get one of these today. I have tried this before on stream, once or twice, I can't quite remember. Naturally, didn't get anything, but then that's because I have to look up close for every single one that spawns. And if there are multiple on like both distances away from me, I'm going to have to check one of them and I can't check the other because I can't tell from a distance. Because it's not even like a strong colour, you know? It's very, very pale, its bottom half, so... Good thing is they are spawning a lot though, which makes it easier, because I did it without an outbreak before, so... Probably stupid, considering we want as high odds as possible for this. Wait, did they do like a special outbreak for these recently? Or am I making that up? And they had like boosted odds? Because I feel like if they did then, I probably should have done it then, but... Oh well. Let's just focus on trying to knock them out first. In fact, whilst we do that, and I can just sit back and relax and not hurt my back, because God, this is uncomfortable trying to look up the screen very close. But yeah, I really don't understand why they do this, why they make some of them so interesting, because this Pokemon in itself is already extremely boring. Like, you can't tell me that it's not. It's already so uninteresting. And then to make it shiny even worse, because that saves a few Pokemon, at least in a lot of people's eyes. You know, it's a boring, uninteresting Pokemon, but then has a cool shiny, and everyone goes, oh, wow, you know? But this has absolutely no reason for anyone to love it. And if they do a new, what's it called? Updated poll with, you know, like everyone voting sort of thing for who your favourite Pokemon is, there's no way someone's going to say this. I'm sure some people will like it, but no way over everything else that is available. There's just not a chance. But then I would have said that about a few others. Like, I think in the poll, it was definitely Gen 7. I don't know if it was any later than that. But, like, somehow, I think it was... I can't remember who got no's. I think Electric got a... No one said it was their favourite. Gumshoos, I think. But, like, there's a few Pokemon in there from Gen 1 to 7. It's just, like, how... like, surely no one's favourite Pokemon is Bruxish. Wait, what? No way. No freaking way that is a shiny. Holy moly, it is. Oh my god, we got one. It's not even... We haven't even got the sandwich on. Oh my god. I think I was at 57. There's no way. We got... Oh my god, I can't believe we got one. I cannot believe we've just got one. What the hell? Does it have anything that would kill it now? In fact, it doesn't matter. What am I on about? Because it's I haven't even done the sandwich. Oh my lord, we just got a shiny Tandem Mouse. Well, that makes my life a little bit easier. We'll continue for this, of course. Because I don't think you can get a Mousehold outbreak. But my god. And that is a fact. This is without the boost. It's got very slightly boosted odds. Damn. All Scarlet, Violet outbreaks, actually. I want to see if Mousehold is possible. I'm pretty sure it isn't. And obviously it eliminates the chance of getting a 3-1. God, so many. Yeah, it's not possible. That's fine. Oh, wait, this is Indigo Disc. I need to check in here as well. Okay, it's not possible. Cool. Oh my god, I can't believe we've got this, though. Ridiculous. Why have you turned into an Australian? Oh, see, there are people out there. Like, I know, obviously, the Dunsparce was very popular and everyone trying to get in its 3-stage form, which I still cannot believe I got first try, by the way, which I wasn't even aiming. I don't have a 2-segment Dunsparce because I've only got the 3. But imagine doing it for this. I mean, there's got to be people who have done it. I'm sure there are. But, like, doing it for this was awful. Like, really, really painful. What do you mean, apparently? Have you not met him? Why is that scrolled all the way back to the top? And then sleep again. There we go. Oh, you were 5. Okay, fair enough. I can't believe we've got a shiny Tandem today. I was expecting this to be really difficult, really painful, and not even get one. And we haven't even started the sandwich. Damn. Guess I'm glad I reset it then. Obviously, I'm going to keep going to try get the mouse hold. Imagine we got this first try as well, by the way. How ridiculous would that be? But there it is. There's shiny Tandem mouse. Damn. I'm generally just shocked. I can't believe we've got it that quickly. I really can't. And there we go. That's 2. I guess we're hunting for mouse hold now. I've got the 4 one up here. Because that's what we're most likely to get. But damn. It's still weird that these are a Pokemon, to be honest. Because they are literally different. But there we are. Shiny Tandem mouse. So I mean, it's just complete luck. Because obviously going up to them in person, I mean, at least it was, because it was during, I didn't have that mistake of missing them because I just tried to attack them and it was shiny. So, God, I'm genuinely just shocked. I can't believe we just got that. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of these 4, and then I'm gonna do the sandwich because I feel like that should be enough. Okay, we'll just check all of these guys, that none of them are shiny, and then I will do the reset. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, I was just checking. Alright, we'll save here. Go into Picnic and get this going. Damn. How do we get a shiny Tandem mouse before we've even done the sandwich? How ridiculous. But amazing. I'm very happy with it. I'm just genuinely in shock because I didn't expect that at all. Like, that's just incredibly lucky. Very, very lucky. Because I know how awful those are. Okay. Go for a family of 3. I mean, you gotta be crazy if you think I'm gonna try for that. I will not go for the form. I mean, it's probably something, once I finish this, like genuinely once I finish the shiny decks, because surely I will at some point, right? My focus will be, oh, I need to do another one of these. Oh, damn it. Yeah, my focus will be going for forms, because there aren't too many, right? There's actually not as many as people might think. There's a lot of earlier ones, like up to Gen 4, I think. But after that, they're actually like really very few. So I will do it eventually, but right now it's not a priority. I've just got lucky that I've already got some. I've got a lot of the starters, like rarer forms. I've had, obviously I got 3 segmented Dunsparce, who's probably one of the worst ones ever, alongside this. So I think it's probably the worst one to try and hunt the form for outside of House of Family 3 Mousehold. So you have to get every spin to form. So the way that I think I'd view it is the same way Rowan does Kangaskid Kid 18, in that you get 30. I fill a whole box of them. I think it'd be fair because there's like billions of them, so you literally can't, obviously. I do have 4 of them, but they're all stuck in BDSP. You can't get them out of BDSP, which is really stupid. So I don't know how that's ever going to work, but here we are. Alright, so I'm not gonna bother looking behind me because there really is no point because I can't see anything from a distance. I think what I'll just have to do is everything I see, I look at, and then, oh, these are all going to be outside the outbreak. I was thinking that they didn't spawn here. Of course, okay, so I need to stay near the outbreak and then just go back and forth and eventually, hopefully, get our second one. Because it would be cool to evolve them today. Why can't you get them out? It just doesn't allow you. I think it's because like it's not coded for their uniqueness, as it were. Like there's only one shiny Spinder code. So I'm guessing if you have that exact Spinder, which I doubt anyone does, then it's fine. But you cannot move any Spinders at all from BDSP into home, which is really silly. I think you might be able to do it from Go, and it just defaults to those ones. But the ones from the games, because they have their like, I think they're like coded within BDSP. You can't move them out. So I'm hoping they'll eventually fix that. Maybe like store how it looks separately, but in home they all look the same sort of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I have 4 shiny Spinda that currently just sit in BDSP. So there's that. Alright, we've just got to look up close. Just make sure I'm still in the range of the outbreak, otherwise we will get reduced odds. It'd be nice if all of them were big as well, because they do really vary in size. It's a lot more noticeable when you're looking at a small Pokemon. Obviously, we're definitely going to be checking quite a few outside the outbreak, but there's going to be so many spawning. A shiny could easily spawn, and there's no way I see it unless I happen to be going towards it, so I might as well just check the ones I can currently see, and then turn around when I feel appropriate to. Yeah. To a channel where you both, for your friend, both get round spinner from, and whoever gets that form first wins. No, it wouldn't. It'd be an awful YouTube video because you'd never finish. There's literally like a billion. Genuinely. It's the sort of thing, right, that you said get this form, we would never get it. It's that sort of unlikeliness. Like it's the way of talking about. There's that whole thing that I think I saw Vsauce first talk about it, of how many different ways there are to shuffle a pack of cards, right? So if it's 1 card, there's only 1 way. If it's 2 cards, there are 2 ways. If it's 3 cards, there are 6 ways, aka what we call factorial, right? So 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial. So there are 52 factorial ways of doing of shuffling a pack of cards. And I think the way he explained it was I can't quite remember exactly, but it was like you take like every second. Oh no, I think it was like every 1 million years you take a step around. You take a step, right? So every 1 million years you take a step. And then once that million years is over, you take another step. And you keep doing that every million years, taking a step, until you've done 1 entire loop of the world, right? And then once you've done that entire loop of the world, you take out 1 drop of water. So then, you wait another million years, do another step. A million years, do another step. And then as you keep going like that, once you make the world again, you take out another drop of water from the ocean. And you keep doing that until all of the drops of water are taken out of the ocean, right? I'm talking about the Spinda stuff. And then once you've taken every drop out of the ocean after taking every step around the world every single time. Okay, look, I'll break it down. So, this is to explain how many different ways there are to shuffle a pack of cards, right? So every million years you take 1 single step. Because I'm explaining how unlikely it is, okay? And the odds, okay? So every million years you take 1 single step, right? Because it is relevant to the amount of chance of finding how many different forms there are, right? Because every million years you take 1 single step. Okay, shush. And once you've done that, you take another step. And then a million years later, take another step. And a million years, take another step. No, you guys are just dumb. I'm explaining this completely normally. Every million years, you take a single step. Once you've taken enough steps to go around the entire circumference of the world, you take out a drop of water. So every million years, you take a step. And then I'm getting there, okay? Every million years, you take a step. And then once you've done enough steps to go around the world, you take out a drop of water, right, of the ocean. You keep doing this and taking out a drop of the ocean every time you've looped the world after taking a step every single million years. And then once the ocean is empty, you put a single stack of paper at the bottom of the ocean, right? Then you fill up the ocean again and start the whole process again. So you take a step every million years. Every time you loop the Earth, however many steps that is times a million, I guess, you take a drop of water out the ocean. And then every time you empty the ocean, you put stack one piece of paper, and then fill up the ocean again. And you keep repeating this process, stepping around the Earth, taking out a drop of water. Once it's empty, putting one single piece of paper, and then filling up the ocean again, and keep doing this until the paper has reached the sun, right? You do that many times. I think it's something like the amount of times, once you've done that, the amount of time it's taken to do that is less than the amount of different ways you can shuffle a pack of cards, right? The point is, it's very, like, there's so many different ways. If you shuffle a pack of cards, it's the likelihood of any, like, it is very likely that no one has ever shuffled a pack of cards in that way in the history of Earth, like, ever before. Like, that's just a fact. It is more likely that you've done a new one than ever before, right? And Spinder has billions and billions of combinations. Yes, it's not going to be as many as 52 factorial, but the point is, you think a shuffling of cards if you shuffled a pack of cards, you think, oh, it's relatively likely you shuffle it, and someone in the history of the Earth has shuffled it in this exact way before, and you think that's likely. It's not. That is extremely unlikely. So Spinder is also extremely unlikely. Yeah, but the amount of time, it said it's different. Watch the video. It makes more sense. No, he said to do a video where me and someone else hunt for a specific form of Spinder, and whoever gets it first wins. And I said that would never happen. The odds of that happening are, like, so incredibly low, it may as well be 0. It may as well be. Because, as I said, if you think... how people think, oh yeah, you know, doing that shuffling is likely. It's like I said, every time you shuffle a pack of cards, it is likely no one has ever in the history of the Earth shuffled it that exact way before. Right? That's just the rules. Like, genuinely, if you do a proper shuffle, it is likely no one's ever shuffled it like that before because of how unlikely these things are. And it'd be the same with Spinder. It's likely that every time you find a shiny Spinder, or even a Spinder in general, I guess, maybe more of just a shiny Spinder, that no one's ever found that exact form of shiny Spinder before. That is just generally what the odds are, so... Yeah, but not everyone is a shiny hunter. Or finds lots of Spinders. Of course it's possible, but it is so incredibly unlikely. And then, whereas if you said do the specific form, like, odds are, if you spent your entire lives doing it, you wouldn't get it. Like, that is generally so unlikely. I need to focus on these. Why? Why do you want me to say that? Well, I didn't before I even did the sandwich, so we've got 10 minutes left. Before I even started the sandwich, we found a shiny one, so I'm not going to complain, and I'm going to try. Well, that's because you're dumb. I explained it the exact way it's explained and how it makes sense. You need to have a bigger brain. That's what I'm hearing, so... Because I could see it was shiny. Also, my Gallade didn't attack it. When as I said, I was getting down I was just trying to get 60 in an outbreak. But you can tell if you look. It's just hard to see. You can't see from a distance. That's all it is. It's just not very nice. It's very ugly. No, I will not. As I said, likelihood is we don't get this, because if this was a Nuzleaf, like it was a minute ago, I can just run around in circles, despawning and respawning. But with this, I have to look at them all individually. So, and things could spawn, and I'm not going to be able to tell from a distance if it's shiny or not. So, it's a lot harder to do, and therefore I'm going to encounter a lot less, and it's make it less likely it's going to be shiny. But see, these are out of range of the outbreak, I think, but just because they're there, I feel like I have to check them. Oh, this is so painful for me, though, just leaning forward like this. It's very pain-inducing on my back. I mean, it's pain mentally just looking at these. But we did get one, like, absolute miracle that we did, but we did get one. So who says we cannot get two? Plus, it'd be so... I'd really like to evolve one, because you never know. We got the 3-segment the Dunsparce. We could get the 3-family Mousehold. First try as well. I mean, that would be a first, right? There's no way anyone else has got them both first try. I would just refuse to believe it. Because that's what, 1 in 10,000 chance? Oh god, well I don't listen to this. I heard this enough times. I mean, I don't even play it during the stream anymore, but I don't want to hear it. Do 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 do. I just, every now and then I just catch a glimpse of my camera and me just like peeking up slightly over it. It's because I'm having to look up really closely to spot these. As I said though, I didn't expect to even get 1 today, so the fact we've got 1 is already a win. I suppose we get the boosted odds, but at least if you do this outside an outbreak, you can just constantly send your Pokemon around killing them. So if they're only thing spawning, you just send Pokemon around, and as soon as it does a little blue thing, obviously you'd still check, but if it does a little blue thing, then, you know, you get a, or like the little tired thing, you know it's not shiny. Oh god, nearly ran into that one. Oh, I did run into that one. What TNT? What happened? No. I can't remember if we did this once or twice before. We did this at just outside where the Elite Four are. I can't remember though if I did once or twice. Oh, nice one. Did I get? Oh no, I got a Caterpie when I was doing my playthrough. Very nice. Weedle's yellow, right? Like Caterpie is. They're both yellow, aren't they? There are a few I definitely forget at times. I was in Let's Go. I believe TNT's playing through for the first time, so. Well, what did it? Does it not tell you where to go? Does it not say, "Oh, go and do this next"? Well, it's probably just a path. You just follow a path that you haven't really been up before. Because usually what they have is they have something blocking the way, and until you can access something to unblock it or for it to disappear, you can't do anything. Oh, I forget you haven't played Let's Go. I feel like it's not worth it if once you've played this. Like, if you hadn't played a game on the Switch before, or even a Pokemon game before, sure. But I feel like if you've played the others, it's just not that great. Plus, also just being limited to Kanto makes it boring. Not as easy as this and PLA. Because, the way everyone used to think it worked, right? Because you can have these things called, you have like lures and max lures, which basically increase shiny chance. Of like everything, and then the way people used to think it works, so you can like chain in Let's Go, and basically the way it works is as the chain went up, people were like, oh, that's the increased shiny chance, which is true, but the way people used to think it worked was it was just increased shiny chance for that Pokemon regardless. So what would happen, because 31 is the max chain combo for shiny chance. So people thought, oh, okay, now I've done max combo of 31, now I'm just going to walk around and wait till I see a shiny. And the way that people were reporting how long it was taking to get their shinies, you know, like 5 times, you know, over odds sort of thing, or how many Pokemon they've seen, like the chances of that are like under 0.1%, and it was happening a lot. So people were thinking, okay, this like it can happen, of course, but there must be something wrong. The way it actually works is it's only the very next Pokemon you see. So once you get 31, the next Pokemon that spawns in is that chance, but after that they all go back to normal, which is why people were struggling so much and why it can be a bit annoying. Alright, yeah, no worries. Enjoy Love Island. Boo. No one likes Love Island. Okay, let's lean back forward again. But yeah, it basically changed between for mind you, people for years struggled with, like, didn't know this, right? This multiple years after. Because, I mean, so Johnston, he did that whole video where he beat the entire tier of Let's Go by catching every single shiny Pokemon before each gym. And yes, 1 or 2 he ended up happening to do the right way. But the majority of them, he'd get to a thing of 31 and then would just walk around. So he was hunting it at almost full odds, you know, with the lure. So it meant that his challenge took, I think it took like 2.5 years or something. Only like the last like 10 or 15 he hunted the proper way. But, you know, some of them would just take so long. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you just full odds. But the problem was with it is just that people thought they were doing, you know, well, hunting them. And turns out they were just full odds hunting them basically the entire time. Which I did multiple times. Like, one thing that is true is if you start getting a higher chain, you do increase spawns of other Pokemon. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we got it! We got it! We got it! There's no way! And it's marked. Oh my lord, what the hell? We've just got 2 shiny Tandemaus in like 15 minutes. Holy moly. I can't believe that, how quickly we've got both of those. There's no way that we... Oh my god. Well... there's our Mousehold, guys. We are going to be getting a shiny Mousehold today, oh my lord. But, yeah, as I was saying, you can increase chance of, like, rarer Pokemon appearing if you have a higher chain. Notably Charizard, Dragonite, and I got a shiny Charizard doing that. And mind you, I didn't have any boost at all. Obviously, I was walking around, but obviously the catch combo didn't even affect Charizard. It was like a Pidgey or something. So that was almost, I don't know, I'm assuming it was with a lure, but it was very, you know, unlikely odds. So that was very cool getting a shiny Charizard. But I cannot believe we've got both of these so quickly as well. And I won't... Oh, do I continue for another one? Because I'm not going to get a 3-person Mousehold. Let's be real. Because half these like, oh, I'll get another one so I can get both forms. But I'm not going to get it within 2. As much as I'd love to. How long have we got left? 10 minutes. I could do another 10 minutes of this. Or we could hunt for something else. Oh, I'm so glad I got this done, though. It's had to be done at some point. And at least it's way better here. Okay, let's save the game. And what I'll do is I'll update all the stuff of the stream. And what we'll do is we'll find another Pokemon to hunt, and then I'll evolve actually. So what I'll do is I'll change currently hunting. I won't change previously caught just yet. We'll see after. So I need to find out what other Pokemon I can actually hunt. So normal type. Is Poochyena a normal type? Because I'll hunt for that. Because I know I still haven't got that. Oh, we got Slackoth, Slacking. Oh, and like Trumbeak and that lot. Okay, no, Poochyena is just Dark type. There's a lot of forms I could get that I need, but... Yeah, so basically it's Trumbeak. I don't have Kamala yet. You know what, let's go for Kamala for the last 10 minutes. Because I know where that is, and I actually thought about it the other day. It is outside... Is it this one? Was it... No, it's outside Medali. So we'll go for Kamala for these last 10 minutes. And then I will evolve the Tandemaus and see what we get. I mean, don't expect anything, because it is very unlikely we get what we're, you know, trying to get, I guess. I don't have Kamala saved, so we're just going to leave it as Tandemaus for a minute. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'd complete... Do you get shiny decks for completing the decks? I'm assuming so. Oh, wait, hold on. There are more Pokemon here. Oh, there's loads. There's loads of normal. Is this the only place to get Kamala? I feel like it is. Oh well. We'll just do this for the last 10 minutes. I do need a Jigglypuff as well, to be fair. And I don't mind a wild Persian that's shiny. So, we'll just go for that. Where are the Kamala though? I swear there were more Kamala here. Or are they just a rare spawn near here? I mean, you might want to double check. I can't quite remember. I'm assuming so. I don't see why it wouldn't be. The only thought I can really have is that it doesn't have a shiny charm in that game. But I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, I need an Oinkologne as well, actually. There's quite a few normal types I need, or at least different forms. But yeah, I still don't have an Oinkologne, weirdly. I also need a Grafaiai, another Pokemon that I still don't have, somehow. Oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we go for Grafaiai? Because that one I've hunted for multiple times and struggled. And we'll see if we can just nick it at the end here. Oh, they spawn on trees? Oh, God. That'll be why then. There's less of them. Said we'll go for this until I've worked it out better. It's just one that came to my head that's a normal type that I don't have. But yeah, I still need a Grafaiai. One of the few Gen 9s that I don't have. We've tried this multiple times as well. It's been a while since I've tried in here, especially with how laggy it is, obviously. But yeah, Strudel, I'll take. I've already got one, but a Grafaiai would be cooler. I mean, as I said, it's unlikely considering not exactly been in here very long or going to be in here very long, but where is the area that I go? I can't quite remember. Is it over? Oh, it's up here. It's over that back bit I usually check out. I found the best for them. Oh, there are Kamala in here as well. I think I've only ever hunted poison in here, to be fair. I don't think I've ever done normal. I mean, if Kamala can be done on trees, then I'm guessing you can do, like, the tree hack sort of thing that you can do with Applin, right? I'm assuming it does the same thing. Does it? Because you know how you can get, like, Applin just to spawn on the tree, like, constantly? Well, maybe it's only the Applin in that area. I don't know. Where can I learn those super good moves to EV? Do you mean like the flying stuff? Because that stuff is just given to you like throughout the game. It's not so much a thing you learn. Yeah, it's like it would be like rewards for gyms and stuff. You can't just pick them up. It's basically just the way of progressing the game. So, you know, like fly, surf, cut, all of that lot. I'll tell you why I probably haven't done normal in here, because of, like, a lot of... I said a Rangaroo I've got. Green and Squover I've now got. That's probably why. How long is it? 6 minutes. Okay, well, let's sit back a little bit. Try to relax. Because so this hurts my back a lot, leaning forward like this. And we'll just have a little stroll around here. It's been a while since I even looked around a base game area, to be honest. So I'm usually in the Indigo Disc. Odd bit of Kitakami recently. That's because there's a lot of Pokemon, newer Pokemon there that I don't have, of course. You know, some of the ones that were left over here, like Tandemaus, for example, are just harder hunts. You know, Grafaiai has been one that I've just struggled to get. But there aren't, I said, there aren't really that many others, especially from Gen 9. Like, huntable in Gen 9, I need one of the Frigibax line, and I want to get an Arctobax because I've got 2 Frigibaxes. So I'd like to get an Arctobax in its form because I know it can have an outbreak because I've seen it before. I need Oinkologne, I need Grafaiai. After that, Bombardier was one I needed, but I got that recently. I said actual huntable, I'm not including Gimmighoul and Goldengo. There's really not many others. Because I've done all the exclusives as well. So I don't really know. I think there's very, very few left that I need. Which is why I haven't come here too often. Yes, there are non-Gen 9 Pokemon, but actual Gen 9s, It's very little. I think I still need nimble as well. Yeah, it's very few. It's just easier to do at the end of the disc, especially when there's like a lot of cool Pokemon I've been waiting to play with or to try and get that are available there instead. It's just easier to go over there and hunt them instead. I think these are very forgettable Pokemon though. Grafaier obviously had its like own little trailer, and I'm sure some people really like it. But Strudel, if you didn't like connect it to Grafaier, if you didn't know what Grafaier was, or hadn't really like thought about it much, Strudel is very forgettable. It's just this little like bug-like Pokemon. Like it's usually it reminds me of like those bug types at the start of the game who are kind of are linked to a line but are kind of irrelevant. Sort of like how Tarantula is, but because of Spidop's hate, is a lot more well known. I feel like Strudel is such an easy one to forget. Yeah, I wonder if you can do the Applin, what's it called? AFK, like, hunt for Kamala. I suppose in that case you could do it for Slackoth as well, but that's if it's possible. I don't know if it necessarily is. It might just be that specific tree as opposed to the Pokemon. I think last time we hunted in here for this line, I ended up getting a Makuhita. Just up on these rocks up here, which is random and just unlikely. I don't know how either. I think maybe it was like a hard spawn, static one, but yeah, we somehow got one of those and not the main target. Mind you, I already had a Makuhita at this point, so it was pointless. But oh dear. But yeah, we're gonna be able to get to evolve a Tandemaus in about 3 minutes, and we have a 1 in 100 chance of it being the 3 family form, and therefore also including that 1 in 100 chance, at least from now, in being, I'm assuming, the first person ever to get both the Dunsparce and Mousehold in the rarer form first try. I said I don't think I'm going to get it, but I thought about the same about the Dunsparce, so you never know. You never know. It's such a shame, because when I got the Dunsparce, I decided to evolve it when I wasn't streaming. I should have waited. I mean, it may not have got it then, but the fact I evolved a shiny Dunsparce and got a 3-segmented Dunsparce first try, and I've got the clip. I just don't have me reacting to it, unfortunately. But it's still crazy because it said it generally was my first one. Like no word of a lie. I do not have a 2-segmented Dunsparce because I don't care. Like I don't need the forms. Yet somehow I just got insanely lucky, and yeah, it went from there. But the main thought for me is that we don't have to hunt for Tandemaus again, at least for a very long time. And who knows, maybe we come across one in PLZA or whatever's in that game. Because I mean, that's one thing I'm interested about. Obviously, Gen 6, it's gonna have all of Gen 6, right? But Gen 6 is a small gen, and yes, they'll have forms, but they won't include those as like taking up space of different Pokemon. And you think how many? I mean, to be fair, Legends Arceus had all Gen 4, like 10, 15 new Pokemon, and then like a couple others, and those couple others linked to the new Pokemon, like Goomy did. Anyone else? Probably. But you understand like where I'm coming from. So no, because they've got to fill it up a little bit more, because it can't just be Gen 6. People will be incredibly disappointed. It's too small a gen. And I think a lot of people want more from that game, so you'd like to think there'll be at least a few Gen 9s in there. So I don't exactly know who they'd pick, but I feel like Armor Rouge feels like a very good shout for who would be in that game, but only time will tell, unfortunately. Gotta wait. Possibly a very long time. I'm sort of hoping it comes out in like 2025 summer, like earliest, because I'd rather it was after my degree. Obviously, there are going to be loads of things that come out whilst I'm still doing stuff. He's jumping. And I'm going to be playing those anyway. But if GTA and Pokemon could come out after my degree finishes, that'd be fantastic. I really don't need them to be coming out during my exams. Like, that would be awful. If GTA 6 comes out during my exams, I'm going to shoot myself. That would be the worst thing ever. Because I will not be able to play it. I'll just do, like, maybe, like, an hour. Which I'm going to get nowhere. Oh my god, for a second I thought that was a shiny Kamala. I saw the pink next to a Kamala, and I got excited. But I think that is probably the end of the sandwich. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dear. It had Gen 4. The only, like, non-Gen 4 Pokemon it had were ones to, like, link to new Pokemon. So, like, Rowlet and Oshawott obviously had the Hisuian, Samurott, and Decidueye. Goomy linked to Hisuian, Sliggoo, and Goodra. I can't think of anyone else, but everyone who was there. Oh, and the Tornadoes lot, the genies. But again, that was to add in Enamorus. Like, that was basically the reasoning behind all of those additions. So, rocked him down. Very nice. Let's go to the Indigo Disc to evolve this. Why not? Why don't we go to Kitakami? But we'll go to the Tandemaus and evolve it in front of the Tandemaus in hopes that it goes, look at me, I'm really special. I'm going to be a 3 form. And this is one of the few I will evolve on here because you absolutely cannot find the 3 form in the wild. Or in this case, the 4 form, to be fair. Okay, so where do we go? It's over here. Shut up, Charlie. Okay, let's go over to our Tandemaus area. It would have been awful to hunt in this light. Thank God we're not here for that. Let's save. And let's evolve this Tandemaus. What level does it evolve, by the way? I don't actually know. Which one are we evolving? That's another thing. They both have marks. Oh, this one does. It has the rainy mark. I mean, usually I would save the mark for the unevolved Pokemon because that's in the form of its mark. But I think I've got to go for it, right? So, let's move you into the thing. I'm assuming 1 level will probably be enough. I don't actually know for sure, but I'm assuming it will be. Does it evolve just by level? Yeah, it does. Okay. So we're going to do 1 single level. And that'll be enough. Okay, so we're in the little outbreak area. There's loads of little Tandemaus around. This is the moment of truth. Can we be possibly the first person ever to get the 3-segment Dunsparce first try and the 3-segment Tandemaus first try? Why didn't that evolve? Oh, an experience gained from battle. Really? Okay, hold on. Let's heal it up. And then I need to give it just the things until it's close. Is that going to be too much? Oh no, we can do a few of those. Why is he just shouting? Oh, that was too much. Okay, we'll do another one. Okay, there we go. And we'll do 1 extra small. Oh, we can do a few of these. Okay, we'll do 1 more. Okay, I think that's enough. It should definitely level up from a fight now. So let's just make sure it's not asleep. And now we just have to beat something. So we'll just beat a fellow Tandemaus and show that it's superior and that it should therefore become a 3 family. Imagine though, for real, like imagine. 10 times in a row, oh my god. Hit more than once. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not good because it could also kill me if it uses that. Okay, yeah. Hit me 5 times, no more. Okay, well I should go first, so I should kill it, right? If we go beat up. Oh, okay, phew. Do it one more. Okay, yes, we got it. Okay, it is time. Tanmas should now evolve. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Come on, let me be the first person ever to get the Dunsparce the very first time. Triple segment. Can we get the family of 3 household? Ah. Oh well. I'm not that bothered. I mean, it's not exactly a surprise, is it? It was 1 in 100 chance, so the fact we even got one of them is a win to me. But there we go. We've got Thanos and Mousehold done now, which is a massive thing for me. I'm very glad we've got both of them done because for me, like, they're hard ones, man. Very, very difficult ones. Okay, let's update the screen now that we've actually caught it. We evolved it. No. Yeah, family of 3. I would have been a lot more excited. 3 is the rare one. But as I said, we got triple segment to Dunsparce first try. I'm not, and as I said, I don't really care. So it's already a win in my eyes. Does mean we can just go hunt whatever now. I think we go finish Froakie. Go for Greninja, right? Like, that makes the most sense, and then we'll finish off the stream with that. Try finish off with a Greninja. Oh, we can also update this. But yeah, after stream, that is what I'm going to go and sort out everything, because it is massively behind. Okay, there we go. 609. Is that updated? Yes, it has. There we go. Okay, so let's make our way over to Froakie then. Because that one is available in the wild. I believe it was... Was it up here? I feel like it was up here somewhere. I'm trying to remember exactly where I hunted it. I sort of remember roughly. I feel like it was here. Let me fly over. And we're probably not going to get excluded. I mean, we might, to be fair. There's not too many water Pokemon that appear on land. You never know. Oh, did you figure out where you were going then? Okay, I don't think it was here. I am trying to work out exactly where it was though. Oh, it's near where the Oddish and Vileplume are. I think. Oh, it's here. It was here. This is where I hunted them. Okay, cool. So we'll just do the sandwich, and then start. Oh, so wait, hold on. Wait, so you've been shiny hunting before you finish the game, before you've got the shiny charm? I mean, that's fair enough. I would not. I'd rather just have the best chances I can get. It is... Oh, wait, no, it's cucumber, isn't it? Cucumber's water. Yeah, it is. And then we can't do too sweet, which is fine, because I don't want to do too sweet. I'd like to do sweet and sour, but that is impossible, so we'll do sweet and bitter. I have not done enough cucumber. There we go. We'll do sour and bitter then. Oh yeah, you're doing the shiny only run, I forgot, yeah. I know you're still using catch combo, but as I said, I think if it had worked the way people originally thought, I think a lot of people would have preferred it. And that's why I said Johnston I don't think would have done the challenge if it wasn't that way, because the fact it's literally the very next Pokemon only that is affected by the shininess and all the others aren't. Like, I understand why some of my hunts have taken so long now, or I've given up on hunts that have taken hours because I'm like in my head I'm like, oh, surely it's got to be soon. It's so unlikely that I've seen this many and haven't got it, but that's because I'm going at full odds. because I didn't understand that I was doing that, you know? Which a lot of people didn't either. I mean, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it, because it's a really good video. And it's quite funny when he eventually finds out that he's been doing it wrong the whole time. I think it's his most, like, it's got over 10 million views. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's 600, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think I tried for Drowsy. It took me like 5 hours, and I wasn't there, and I was like, okay, no, I have to give up now. I kept telling myself I'll get it in a minute, or very soon. But that just never happened. I think all the ones I've got in a recent, I've basically got in a decent amount of time. It's literally just been from being close enough to kind of me thinking, oh yeah, that's within that time range or within getting those odds, that it's been passable as, you know, the correct odds. Anyway, let's see if we can finish off this Froakie. And then we'll transition to Poplio. If we do manage to get it, which we tried to do last time, because we didn't get either. That's where we finished, actually, last time. Because it's been 2 weeks since we've done one of these. And, yeah, that would be nice to get Greninja as well today. And then what I'm going to do is, because I said I don't tend to evolve Pokemon until I've got, like, a full list of everything down. So I might evolve some of them, like, once they're in their place. It's more of a thing of helping me keep track, because it is just easier if I leave them unevolved in home, although it's cooler to have them evolved. And some of them I will, because I'm not going to ever find a shiny wild Greninja. It is just easier to help keep track of who's caught in the correct stage. I do have a tracker for it, but it just makes it even easier doing that. And just makes it clear I don't make a mistake. I don't grab the wrong evolved Pokemon or switch them around. It's more about remembering once I remove them. I suppose if I remove them, they're already going to be the right one. I don't know. We'll see. I think it just makes more sense. Said Mousehold I have, because I know I'm not going to find a shiny wild Mousehold, because you cannot hunt Mousehold, but same with ones like the Dunsparce, you know. But yeah, we need just one singular Froakie. I mean, reminder, last time we got Froakie, I hadn't even started hunting for it. We just started the stream and I was just saying hello, and there was just a shiny Froakie that appeared on the top of my screen, and I happened to notice it. Sort of like how lucky we've got with doing the Tandem House today. So wouldn't mind getting this, and then we can focus on getting Poplio, because I don't have any Poplio, and I've discovered that it's actually really easy to hunt on the beach. So I would like to do some Poplio hunting, but we still need one more Froakie, so it kind of makes sense to go for this, I think, first. But yeah, it's so much easier to hunt on the beach than it is on in the sea. So, oh god, it's killing my neck doing this, but I'm not sure I'm actually respawning these. Sort of fly away for a minute. And it's very noticeable as well. Froakie is the target, of course, not Greninja, but it's basically just a lighter blue, so it stands out like a lot. That's my point anyway. Oh dear. No. Come on, Froakie. Help me out, please. I think another reason for not evolving as well is that if I do end up getting a preferred, like catching the same stage and get a preferred one, I will swap it out. Because there are instances where, and there's instances where I've evolved Pokemon I just shouldn't have anyway. But there's times where like I might as well leave them in their form, because if something happens with another Pokemon that like replaces them better, I don't know how to describe it because I can't think of a perfect example. But it'll be like if I just get the same Pokemon I want, but it has like a ribbon or it has a mark or I don't know, outside of the usual rules, that I might as well upgrade it as well. Because that does happen, and then I'm like, well, I might as well switch them around. It's just trying to keep track of everything. That's the hardest thing about doing these, is just keeping track, considering how many different dexes I run. Obviously, I can tell which Pokemon are caught by myself. I've caught, and roughly when, if the date's correct. But there's, especially when it comes to trading, because it doesn't tell you which way of trading I've got it through. It just tells me it's not my Pokemon. That's a lot harder to track, and said it requires going through like meticulously and making sure I've added everything to the tracker correctly and sorted everything else out. So yeah, there's all of that to deal with, which is a bit more of a pain, but how long have we got? We're on 5 minutes of this. God damn. Come on, Froakie. I want to hunt Poplio. I want to make a start on Poplio. Don't give me another half an hour of just getting nothing. Please. Why is a toucan spawning? How has it even managed to get in there? Come on. Oh, I'm kind of hot now, but I can feel the breeze in here. I'm going to get cold as soon as I take this off. Come on, Froakie. Oh, nice. That was fast. Did you even get to combo of 31? That's incredibly quick. I did not expect you to get it in this stream. Are you using like max lures and stuff as well? Do you know what the odds are for those? Oh, just a Slowpoke. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was going to say, that was very fast. I've been lucky today, to be fair. It's not exclusive to me. Although it does seem to be a little bit. If you only found a normal one. Are they that hard to find then? I didn't realise that they were that difficult. Ooh, I should probably switch out Tandemaus for Gallade. And Mousehold even. I can't actually call it that now. I always called it Tandemaus Mousehold. So I've forced my brain to always say Tandemaus regardless. No, no, no. No, no, no. Come on, Froakie. I want to hunt Poplio. Oh, no. Please. You're meant to just be the hunt I get out of the way. And I wouldn't be complaining as much if we didn't do this last time. But last time we tried for ages and didn't get you. We're nearly 10 minutes into this new one and still struggling. I mean, it's easier than Tandemaus, but... Hi, Noddy. Come on, man. I'm going to be hunting Froakie the whole 30 minutes, aren't I? Oh, I'm such an idiot. And then we got 21 minutes. So I want to switch to Poplio, but I just feel like as soon as I leave, it's going to be shiny. And I just want to get this done. Because then once it's done, I don't have to come back. And I can just focus on Poplio. But I want a decent amount of time to search Poplio. But if I just go start hunting for Poplio, I've still got to come back and do this at some point. And I feel like this should just be done, finished. And then we finish... As I said, we don't finish Gen 6. And naturally, considering I need to get Poplio, we don't finish Water type either. We finish the line, that's the main thing. And the specific hunt. Which also just get rid of another starter sort of line that I need to do. Because I still need to do... So I need to do 2 Squirtles. A Charmeleon. So, yeah, I need a Squirtle and a Blastoise. A Charmeleon. Then the whole Totodile line. Cyndaquil and Typhlosion. Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5 are all done. The whole Fennekin line and Froakie. The whole Poplio line and the whole Litten line. And then I've done Gen 8 as well. It's like when you cut it into single lines, it's actually not... It's like 5 or 6. It's really not that many. Considering there are 27, majority of them are done. It's 2 from Gen 1, 2 from Gen 2, technically 2 from Gen 6, and 2 from Gen 7. So it's 8, but if we get Froakie, that would knock it down to 7. Which is less than a third of the total starters, so... Oh wait, no, but that's lines. Not actual Pokemon, okay, never mind. No, wait, hold on, but there's... Yeah, no, 9, yeah, no, 20, there's 27 lines. Come on. I just need one, man. I thought I was going to get some attempts at Poplio. Plus, Greninja's cool, man. I'd like to get a Greninja. It looks sick. I mean, look at it. It's black. It looks so cool. Bro, why won't this be shiny, man? I can think it's a Quaxley from behind. Like, its eyes and, like, the top of its head is Quaxley's, like, quiff. And then, like, the white, like, fur, like, on the back of its neck is its, like, face and its head. It does look like it, to be fair. You'll see what I mean if I look at one in a second. Like when you like blur your eyes a little bit, you can see it like that on those ones there. Like it does look like it. Come on, man. I don't understand how they can spawn. Maybe they're like a rock edge spawn, but they're not spawning on the rock edge, so I'm a bit confused. I'm more confused as to how we haven't got this yet, though. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Can they come out here? Okay, let's look elsewhere. Maybe the shinies are in a different location. We caught all the ones in that area. not even getting the right type spawning over here. It's just perfect. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. For a second I thought I saw it, but I think I was just trying to see it. Come on, Froakie. I was going to say 15 minutes will switch, but we're already at 15. So at 10, we'll just go and focus on trying to get Poplio, I think. Why do I just go now? No, we'll do 5 more minutes, and now I'll just spend the last 10 minutes looking for Poplio. Give us a mix-up, switch-up of the luck, maybe. I mean, Poplio is definitely harder to spot, but not too much time. Oh God! What's it with when I stream? I always yawn. So what's the one on Tuesday as well? I'll just move into the music now. My interest in getting this Froakie has been lost. Doesn't want to be shiny. Do. Oh, come on, man. Do. Oh, so when I got him shiny 2 weeks ago, what was that about then? How did I get shiny Froakie at the end of May? Along with every other Pokemon, yeah, you're right. Maybe for you, not for me. But this is ridiculous how long this has taken. I thought this was just going to be like a quick one, and then we could just go for Poplio, but he was just sick. Was he though? Was he though? I mean, if he is, he's going to be sick for life. Because I'm not letting him be unsick. That is a shiny Froakie in my eyes. He can't. He has to be eternally sick. Terminally sick. I'm sorry, but I will not cure him. So stay diseased forever. Do. Okay, 2.5 minutes and then we'll switch. Because I'm tired of this stupid frog. It's turning into a bit of a annoying hunt. I mean, we had outbreak boosts last time, but still, it's not like it's that much worse. And I think we've still gone over odds. God. Come on, man. We've done well today. Apart from the Chikorita mess up at the start, we have done well today. We've managed to do the entire Tandem House line, which is crazy. And we've managed to get ourselves a shiny Crawdon as a Crawdon. Like, that is a massive win. So, I saw those outbreaks and thought I'll be lucky if I get one of those today. In my head. And we managed to get all 3 that I wanted. And we would have got Chikorita if we'd done it, but obviously I didn't need it, so. Froakie, however, not so much. Okay, you got 1 more minute to be shiny, Froakie. Otherwise, I'm abandoning you and going to Floatzel. No, Poplio. "30 seconds, Froakie, come on. Help me out, man." Froakie has not been a good aid. You lied to me. You said you were going to be shiny today. Very disappointed. Bum, bum. You're right, it does match really well. With the black shiny that Slowpoke is. Slowpoke shiny just looks the same. I suppose you get the little sparkles to help you, but I was going to say, like, it's actually kind of rough hunting for it now. Because you're not going to be able to tell, obviously. You just have to hope that you can tell the sparkles from above. I can't remember how different they are, but... Because of shiny Slowbro. Well, I mean, it doesn't match that well. It's purple. I wouldn't say that's a perfect match. Oh, you're walking to every Slowpoke. I mean... Yeah, oh yeah, true, yeah. You have to. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. You have to do the catch combo, so I didn't think about it that way. Alright, Poplio, we need a pink collar. It's darker blue, but it also has a pink frill around its neck instead of the blue. Hopefully we can get one of these, and then we will be done for the day. Somehow I ran into that one at the tree, though. Ridiculous. It wasn't even near me. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. We should have come here earlier. Literally, as I saw it, I was like, wait, let me turn around and see if that's shiny. There it is, our first shiny Poplio, for God's sake. I should have come here earlier. Froakie was messing me around. And there's our first shiny Poplio. God damn it. Let me look up quickly. What it has, because I don't actually know. Poplio. So Poplio will have Hydro Pump, Moonblast, Hyper Voice, and Misty Terrain. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I mean, you just need to be quick, because obviously we don't exactly have long left. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Hypnosis, we should get this. It is indeed a shiny Poplio. We should have just done this one before. Boom, 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 boom. And we can also do this as well. We're already our first 10 into the 600, which is crazy. I was saying I want to go over that, and we're already 10 over it. Oh, there we go. First time. Why is that just turned into a random number? Into a picture. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, there's the first one. Let's change this whilst we're doing it. Oh, I forgot to record it. This has gone up to 4. And now what I'm hunting for is also a Poplio Evolution, Brionne. I think one of the most forgettable Pokemon of all time. Of course it is just another Poplio, but we have only 6.5 minutes left But I mean, this one's I think actually too fair. I think this is easier to spot. With the background of the beach and how like blue its collar is, it's like frill. I think it's actually really obvious. Do you think Trump plays trumpet? If he do, it'd be called Donald Trumpet. He would be. You're right. I don't think he does though. I feel like he's got more pressing matters to deal with, like trying to be the president. I feel like that's a pretty big thing on his mind. Not just making his name funny. Gotta prioritize. That's the difference between you and him. That's why he's going for president and you're not. That's what it is. He has that innovation. What, to play trumpet or for president? do 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 do. Oh, for president, I see. I think he is a little... I don't think he's that stupid. I think he has a little bit more of a brain. Because as much as he's an idiot, he is an intelligent man. Otherwise he wouldn't be where he is today. Just doesn't always mean that he uses that intelligence for good. I say that like he's a superhero, but... You know what I mean. But that sort of comes from him being smart as well. Like, yes, he's manipulated a lot of people, he's done a lot of wrong things, but he's also built himself up and, you know, done well. He's been smart and taking advantage and doing the right things to earn himself money. Like, you know, I don't respect him at all, but you've got to understand that he's still a smart man to be able to get to where he is. Yeah, I mean, in that sense, yeah. But, like, I'm talking actually, you know, to... Because you don't just get that much money out of nowhere. Like, that doesn't happen. Well, no. I think there's smart between, like, straight up brains and, like, being able to like deal with stuff. He's smart, but he's like very immoral, which then comes across to some people as that for he is dumb. But that's not really how smartness is measured, I'd say. So that Populio didn't exactly look much darker. I thought it was going to be a lot darker, but it's the frill that gives it away. I suppose in this lighting you can't tell, it already looks very dark. Do 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 do. You could thought what could cure COVID? Bleach. I mean, bleach could cure COVID by if you drink it, it'll kill you. There we go, cured. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean he's gonna not think some dumb things, but you can't say overall he's a dumb person because other people you'd say are a dumb person haven't been able to build a business like that, and that's ultimately is going to make a difference. It's in different areas, right? I think that's the better way to think about it. I'm not defending him, I'm just saying he's not an idiot. Because if he's an idiot, then we're a lot more dumb, because he's done enough for himself to, like, I guess, have a lot of money. And if he's an idiot, then we're all screwed. Because he's, you know, he's like a millionaire. We are definitely not. I mean, yeah, he's an awful person. But, you know, he is not an idiot. Maybe he is as he got older. He's an idiot in terms of you call someone an idiot because you're having an argument. He's not an idiot in terms of, oh, you don't know things. Like, Elon Musk is a bit of an idiot, but he's not an idiot. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's is sort of different meanings of the word, and I feel like Trump's the same thing. I mean, Musk, I think, is a lot better than Trump, but I still don't think he's exactly a great person. When you're that rich, you're probably not. There'll be lots of things you try to bypass. I mean, all the big corporations go through it, especially when they become like the main, like if they have a full-on monopoly. Okay, 40 more seconds. I'm not going to complain. We got one pop, Leo. No throw key, but we can always try that for next time. We did get one pop, Leo, which is fine by me. To be fair, I think there's like a lack of blue as well on the shiny. You don't. It's almost easier to notice that it just looks completely dark because you can't see the light blue frill. You just see the pink. And there we go. That is done. I do know that show, yes. Oh, okay, let's save there. So we did get the pop Leo. And we'll have a little look in our boxes. 4 shines we got today. I mean, I'd say that's a win, really. Only mark on the mouse hold, but we did get a Crawdon in its form. We did get a Tandem Mouse and a second one to evolve into, unfortunately, the family of 4, but still not bad. And then a shiny pop Leo to end us off. But, yeah, I'm happy with that. Very solid result in the end. Yes, I remember that as well. But yeah, anyway, that is where we are ending for today. Hopefully we can get Greninja next time to add to these 2 other Froakies we've already got. The sick ones, as you said. But yeah, this is where we'll be ending. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say, really. We hit the double already into 610 of the shinies as well, which is cool. Keep going at this rate, we'll already be at 700. But yeah, that is it for today. Appreciate everyone stopping by. And I'll see you all soon. Goodbye now. See you later. Bye-bye.